Hi, you guys, it's me again. I know this is like really quick, but I do this all the time. It's just a rant topic that is like on my mind right now. I was on Facebook, and somebody posted a status for transgender people. She's trans as well, asking, "What would you do if when you have a child or adopt a child or however you get a kid, and they turn out to be transgendered?" And I said that I would help them and support them in their transition because that would make me a hypocrite if I didn't. And she was like, "Well, you wouldn't want them to go through what you went through." And I'm like, well, I would rather them go through the transition than not like who they are. Like, that's just stupid. That's hypocritical. I can't do that. And then someone said, oh yeah, I said that because you all know that I'm non-operative, so I'm keeping like the original parts down there and everything. And someone said that non-op trans women would make awkward mothers because that would be an awkward conversation. That is kind of ignorant because first off, that conversation is not even going to have to be had until the kid is old enough to know that sexual organs are different. And my kid probably won't be seeing me naked, you know? And I feel like if you raise your child to be understanding and compassionate and to know what transgender is, then they're not going to look at you any different. I don't think that your sexual organ determines your ability to be a mother. And I hate to sound like a bitch, but I'm about to anyway. I feel like I would be a better mother than half the skanks that are getting pregnant and popping out kids and then going out and doing what they want to do or just handing their babies off to somebody else. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I would be a damn good mother. Not yet. I don't want to be a mother yet, but eventually I will be. And I don't have. I hate that people think that because I have a penis, I'm a second class female. Or I hate other trans women who think that because they plan on getting the surgery, they are better than me or more of a woman than me. First off, if we're basing off things like that, if I look like more of a woman than you, then I would be more of a woman than you. But that's not how we do it. It's about how you feel inside. Transition is not about looking pretty or having female parts. It's about living your life as the woman that you feel you are. And these girls seem to think that once you get that little snip snip and that tuck up, that all your problems go away and that you're instantly a girl. You're never going to have ovaries. You're never going to have a period, like a physical bleeding period. Your vagina is not going to self lubricate. And it may. Some people says it does. Some people say it doesn't. I don't have one, so I don't know. But from what I've heard and researched, it doesn't. That's you have to use lubricant. You have to use what are those things called? The things that you stick up in there to keep it open. Uh, oh my god, they're like dildos, but they're not dildos. They don't call them dildos. There's like some fancy medical name for them. Um, Oh my god, dilator. Yes, it's a dilator. Okay, first off, it's a vagina, and I agree that you're a girl, but that surgery does not change the fact that you're transgender. You're born physically male. You're always going to have some physical male traits, um, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna be a better mother instantly because you got your dick tucked up inside your body. You're just the same woman you were before you had it done. Sex is just different for you now, and you can wear a bikini easier. That's really the only difference I see. And other trans women can feel free to disagree. And let me just say that I have no problem with trans women getting the surgery. I think that's great. That's wonderful. But do not look down on non-operative trans women because they don't want the same things that you do. And I just thought that was an ignorant statement, like, oh, it'll be an awkward conversation. If and when I become a mother, well, when I become a mother, I don't think I'll be having that conversation with my child. Well, I will let them know what transgender is and like, well, mommy's transgender and teach them, but they're not going to know what's down there until they're old enough to handle that. And that's no one's, I really don't think that's going to be a big issue. Children are much more accepting and understanding than people give them credit for. They're much better than adults. Like, I have friends who, I watch their kids and stuff, and their kids saw me as a boy before I transitioned, and they see me now, and they still call me by the right name. They're perfectly fine. Ain't nothing changed. They haven't gotten any more feminine or any less feminine because they saw me make that transition. Um, People trust me with their kids all the time. I have excellent children's skills. I can change a diaper. I can feed kids. I can clean and all that crap. So I just think that your sexual organ has nothing whatsoever to do with your mothering ability. Oh, I have a text message. Who's this? I'm sorry. I was excited. This is so rude. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I just think it's really stupid and dumb. So that was my little rant. Um, if you disagree, feel free to comment below and be like, Tranny, you can't be no mama. Because I know I'm going to get some fucking people who are like, you have a penis, you're not a woman, you can't be a mother, you have to be a father. As I've already said, I don't care. Please leave the hate comments below. It does not affect me in the slightest. It does not affect my day. It does not affect my attitude towards life. I am still happy. So it doesn't hurt me any. And also, if you take the time to watch this video, and comment, obviously I affected you. You must be like a tranny chaser or something, or you really just like the way I look, or you wouldn't have watched it. And also, all my titles have like transsexual in them, so why would you even look that up if you're not down with the trannies, you know? I hate people like that because, well, I don't hate anybody, but I just like that because I'll look at a video, and if I don't like it, I just, sorry, I'm sweating, it's hot. Hormones, ugh. But, and if I don't like a video, I just don't watch it. I just click away, and I'm like, oh, you know, it's not my thing. I don't like, oh, you're so stupid. How could you think this way? And it's usually men, too, I've noticed. Men are so, you know, they like to beat on their chest and like, I'm right, you're wrong. And, you know, there's no room for live and let live. And I think that's stupid. And I know that's a completely different topic than I started talking about. I sometimes go off on tangents. Anyway, that's my spiel. And I will talk to you all really soon. I'll let you know. I have a trial shift for Wet Seal on Wednesday from 6 to 8. And then I have to, if that goes well, hopefully I'll get the job, and I will definitely keep you guys posted, and I'll talk to you really soon. Oh, real quick, this is important. A tip for any other trans girls who use synthetic wigs, because this isn't human hair. I learned this from my drag queen friends, and I'm going to share it with you because it's awesome. This was kind of dying on me. It was kind of, you know, getting brittle and dry. I soaked it in a bag of Tide laundry detergent, liquid detergent, about for like a couple hours. Then I rinsed it out. It's so soft now. Like it's like, I don't know if it's because of the synthetic fibers or what, but it's like super soft now. I'm just like, ooh, I just love like running my fingers through it. So kind of gives me a little bit more life before I have to rebuy it, you know. So I will talk to you all soon, and I hope everyone has a really good week. Bye.